Aloha, everybody. Welcome back. I hope you guys can hear me. Test, mic test, mic test. I appreciate all of you guys who's going to show up today. If you guys are interested in joining me today, I posted a link inside the live chat. I can post a link again. And if you do have a webcam, a microphone, and you want to be part of this live stream, just join on in. I can have max 10 people inside here. And we'll be talking about all kinds of stuff today. I just came back. I flew my Parrot Anafi, and I think I killed it. I'm pretty sure I did. It's not doing anything anymore. And I brought my Evo 2, a couple more tips and tricks today. And of course, I want to talk story. We get Pocho on the loose today. I got to give that man a very good shout out today. Later on in the show, I will announce what Pocho on the Loose is making possible for all of you guys who's going to be watching me. And in the near future, we have Jaron Hathaway. Mic check sounds good. That's very good. Thank you very much. And then we have Hot Rod Daytona. I do have a wireless mic, but I'm expecting people to come in. So if they do come in and I'm going to hear them through my laptop, it's going to have a feedback. So if I plan on having a show without anybody within, then I'm going to be wearing a wireless mic. Then we have Lone Star UAV. What's up, Lone Star? I see you guys on Facebook all the time too. So yeah. So Pocho on the Loose is pretty much, I have to give it to the man. We've been in email contact. He posted on one of my videos that he has a lift door mount, which he will be sending to me. And that will be a giveaway for everybody in the future after the giveaway of the Fino P27, which is going to come up on October 10th. So if you haven't signed up for it and you want that soundbar, go to the video, check it out, sign up, leave a comment in the section below, and become part of the drawing for that Fino soundbar. And of course, the shipping won't cost you anything or anything. There's no obligations whatsoever. I've been giving it free. I want to give it away to you guys. And yeah. Droning. Today I went out and I actually went go droning for a little bit, and she's dead. I crashed her really hard. She's not doing anything. The battery's not responding, and I had to go climb a cliff for like 40 feet to get it back. She looks all right, but she's literally not doing anything anymore. She was supposed to be part of a pre-flight that I wanted to do before I send my big bird in there, and I got a little bit carried away. And when I pushed forward, I had a signal interference, and it just went literally right through and hit the branch and just went upside down and tumbled down the rocks all the way down to the bottom. She did not fall in the water this time, but it took me about 2 hours to climb down there. To retrieve her, to find her, and when I tried to turn her on, she wouldn't respond. So, unfortunately, what's up? My honey is there too. What do we have here? Show, not show. Getting soundbars. All right, I'm gonna show that. So, yeah, and definitely we're gonna have this bad boy right over here. And I've seen on Facebook groups, a lot of Facebook groups have it lately that this drone has heat cracks on the side, so it becomes now part of my pre-flight inspection before I go and I take her out. And it's really, I don't know, it's really, I don't see how people are getting it. I have no idea. I just clocked 644 flights. I think I wanted to take a screenshot and upload it to show it to you guys, but 644 flights, 932 miles, and she is still in a good shape. I don't see no cracks so far. So I'm not quite sure where it's coming from. People stating that it's stress cracks, maybe from removing the battery, which I don't understand because you're pushing these two buttons in, right? And one of my batteries, I think it's this battery, after I charged it fully, it's not fully charging no more. So I don't know. I'm going to have to call Altel, see what's going on with that. And just for the heck of it, actually, because I did so many videos on the Autel Evo 2 Pro, I contacted Autel. I'm waiting for an answer, and I'm hoping they're going to answer me. I want to give away E2 Pro for you guys, and it's going to be a whole different giveaway. This time it will be for all drone pilots that have existing drones at this time, and it doesn't matter what type of drone it is. and I'm planning on having a giveaway on that Evo 2 Pro. If they do send me one, and to win it, there will be a video submission, and my family will be the judges. They will be looking at the videos and choose the top 5. And then in my live stream, I will be going through the top 5 from all submitted videos, and I will try and give away Evo 2 Pro if Autel sends me an Evo 2 Pro. So let's see in the chat. Sounds like it's about time for getting into FPV. I'm not sure about that, Jaren, because I have to get away with it with my wife. My wife has to approve on all that money that goes into FPV, and yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna try. I'm definitely gonna try. Hot Rod, there was a post on. How do we do this? Right here. Show. There was a post on Autel Pilots and about overheating battery. I turned out the guy was flying ludicrous constantly. Wonder if it was causing a cracks. I was actually thinking the same because I do not fly it constantly in ludicrous. I actually barely fly it in ludicrous these days, only if I go up higher to get landscape shots and have the faster movement, because the higher you go, the faster you have to go in order to get some movement inside the picture. But that's part of my tips and tricks today for droning. So if you are a droner and you want to really get cinematic shots, slow it down, guys. Really slow it down. I'm seeing a lot of videos these days of people getting some amazing shots of landscape, but they're just too fast. Like literally, they are flying too fast. Slow it down. Slow your roll. Go into precision mode if you have the Evo 2 Pro. Go into slow mode for whatever drone you are flying with, and make sure that you have the opportunity to literally catch the viewer's eye. That doesn't mean you gotta have a 40-second shot of something super slow. No, but the super slow is going to give you the opportunity to, in post, to create a speed ramp. Go fast to it, and then boom, it's going to be super smooth going there. So if your shot takes you about 40 seconds to shoot it, in post you will be able to utilize a nice speed ramp to push it up. So that's my suggestion to you guys as droners. If you do want to get cinematic shots, make sure that you follow the 3 simple rules. You have a foreground. If there is a foreground, you have the subject and you have a background. And usually mountains, trees, any type of obstacle that you can have within your image, going to be perfect for that. And slow your roll. You're not in a rush, take your time. Plus it's going to help you keep your drone line of sight, and it's super slow, and you're gonna learn how to utilize the sticks. And I'm in total love with my Skyfire aerial right here. I also contacted the Skyfire aerial, and Skyfire aerial is going to send me also a mount to give away together after I got the stuff from Pocho on the loose with the lifter mount, and it's going to be whoever wants what. So winner is going to have the choice between the two. Secondary is going to get what is left over. And yeah, I'm speechless. I mean, that's free products. They're just for you. They will be sent out to me, and I'll send it out to you guys, and that's just a giveaway. We are only $300 away from monetization. I did decide that I'm going to go with the monetization just to give it a little bit more capability of me making some dollars on the side. I want to give out a shout out to everybody who utilizes my affiliate links within the YouTube videos. It has given me some sort of income revenue, which is inconsistent, but that's all right. It's some money that I didn't have, and it's going to go all back into this hobby to share my experience with you guys and to literally show you guys what's rubbish, what not to buy, or my suggestions, literally, and my opinion about it. So Evo 2 is mine. You all can have the the soundbar. Well, I'm waiting for Autel to give me an answer on it. Um, and hopefully Autel answers me back and is going to tell me that I will be able to give away Evo 2 Pro. I really hope so. I busted out 20 videos for these guys, which is pretty much free promotion for them. And I had a lot of people telling me that they bought it based on my videos, and I appreciate that. But I'm just one man, I just share what I experience, and I hope so far it has been working out great for you guys. And so, I wonder if those guys stressing the frame too much. Yeah, that whole speed thing and heating part cracking, I don't see how that is possible. I mean, I've seen somebody who said he has it and he transports it just like I do in the rugged bundle and stuff. I don't know if they fly it super early in the morning, the drone is getting super hot, and then the quick cool down because of the outside temperatures. Over here, it's always humid, it's always hot, it's always it's tropical climate, guys. You know what I mean? It is what it is. So I'm not quite sure. I mean, it happens, you know what I mean? So if anybody wants to join me in here, let me know. I'll post the link again right over there. You'll just follow the link and I'll pull you into my studio. And what do we have here? Speed ramping is money. Yes, speed ramping is money if you apply it the right way. I seen the other day a video of somebody doing speed ramping, and it was a little bit too much speed ramping, either too fast up, not like it was kind of weird how it went back to the slow-mo part and then it went back to the fast. And it's like, dude, let me at least focus on the subject. So try find the right thing in post to do it, and you'll get response from people who will text you if they're honest about it. So you should drop your link for paying to the channel. I don't have a link to pay to the channel yet. I'm gonna go into monetization. I will apply as soon as I reach the 4,000 watch hours, which should be sometime by the end of this month. And once I do, I don't know if in these live streams it's gonna have like these super stickers. I have no idea how that stuff works. I'm just happy that it will work. But I guarantee you that all the money that we'll be making off of this will be going back into these products just to review it. And the more products I can get, the more I will give out as giveaways. That was always my goal, to give back to people who watch me, because I'm just having fun making these videos. So I don't have anything. I don't have a Patreon stuff. I'm not really into. I'm not in it to make a killing or a living off of this. I'm just doing it because I like to do it, and I like to. I'm a social guy. We're from Hawaii. We get aloha spirits, so we like to hang with everybody and share our experiences with like-minded people. Jesus, I stay drooling over here. Same here in Florida. Hard landing mistakes. Yes, I don't know. Stress cracks. I mean, hard landing. But the guy said, he stated that he never had hard landing. So I'm not the person to judge. Not telling him, I don't want to be a troll and tell him, oh, come on, dude, you crashed it. You know what I mean? Just admit it, because it doesn't really look like a like a crack from a stress fracture from crashing. It's just it shows up randomly, like on the side. It's really weird. I mean, like literally it bulges out, like it's heat. It looks like heat, like when plastic bubbles up. So I don't have it. I'm looking, I'm checking ever since these Facebook posts, man. I'm checking it every single freaking time. Another thing that I want to talk to you guys about is when you shoot your video to get the smoothest footage. I used to film in 24 FPS with 1/50 shutter speed, and my footage still came out kind of jittery once in a while. I suggest try 30 FPS, 1/60. My footage lately has been coming out very, very nice, and I really like it. Another thing is my log video is almost done, so I will be uploading that by tomorrow night. So stay tuned for that one. So shows why I decided to start filming in log, and it pretty much is going to show everything like log and regular versus auto versus manual settings versus ND filters, and all those things are all created inside there for get the best picture, best cinematic, based on my experience, what I suggest to you guys. So stay tuned for that one. It should be up by sometime tomorrow night, my time, 10 p.m. So which is usually the time that I usually upload anyways. And then by the morning hours, everybody jumps on and starts watching it. So definitely check it out. Definitely. Okay, so what else do we have here? I see no cracks on mine. Yes, I don't see no cracks on mine either yet. And what else? I have the Evo 2 8K. I have the Evo 2 8K. Do you think I should get the 6K camera? That's up to you, my friend. I mean, it's still $1,000 that you will be investing into it to get a new gimbal, while you could get a Mavic Air 2, for the $1,000 Fly More combo. If you're happy with the 8K, it's great. The thing is, though, that 8K is just, in my eyes, was a sales gimmick from Autel to show, oh, we have 8K. 8K is kind of overkill if you don't have, most people don't have the machine to render it, or YouTube doesn't even have it yet to have it run as an 8K video. So it's down simple to 6K or 4K. And it takes a lot of space. It takes a lot of, and so 6K, in my eyes, the 6K was the way to go with the Evo 2 Pro, simply because of the sensor size. Sensor size makes everything. It makes the best image, and 1-inch sensor size is really good. So to be honest, if you are happy with DJI and you don't have no problem with geofencing and stuff, hey, go with the Mavic Air 2 Pro. That thing is the Fly Mode combo. You get what, 900 something dollars with 3 batteries. That way you're gonna have an 8K camera if you want to with these batteries and stuff, and you have a second drone that you can take with you, which has the great stuff right there. So I think that would be the way to go instead of spending $1,000 on a 6K gimbal. If you want it, it is of course pretty nice because you have the same body and you can just change out the gimbal. And I think it's like 4 screws. When I watched it the right way, there's like 4 screws. You just take it off. Just be careful that you don't have no static charge anywhere on your hands, fingers, whatever you use, the gloves, the rubber gloves. Take off the gimbal, put it back on. So my suggestion is that if you want really the convenience of having it in your rugged bundle, you have 2 gimbals right there. But I'm telling you, you start using the 6K, you will barely use back to the 8K. So if anything, maybe put the 8K up for sale and just stick with the 6K gimbal. You know what I mean? To save some money. What else do we have here? Heat from the battery, which if you use ludicrous, you're generating a ton more heat of the battery. That's true. Ludicrous mode creates a lot of heat. It creates a lot of more heat for the motors as well. And I felt that a couple times just taking on that stuff. What else do we have here? 888. You just need to fly it harder to get those sexy stress fractures. Yeah. Um, I don't want to. I've worked too hard to fly it that hard. I'd rather do the smooth footage. So, what is this? No cracks, no drifting, right? Right? No risk, no pain, or what is it called? Yeah. So, no risk, no fun. I would sell the 8K and buy the 6. Yeah, that's pretty much like what I would suggest too. I would sell the 8K and buy the 6K new. Um, I don't know. Do the 8K gimbals sell good or just pick up a brand new drone? I mean, that's up to you. I mean, it's a couple $100 more, and I've seen pretty good deals already for the 6K nowadays. It's like what I seen one the other day was like 1850, and it had already the rugged bundle with an extra battery. So you don't necessarily have to sell all the batteries that came with it. So Hot Rod 808 State going to try and snag a RTX 3090 next week. What? Well, you guys have a lot of money out in Florida. And then we get Arizona Drone Dude. What's up, my man? How you guys doing? And DJ Kiva, thank you. Yeah, you're welcome, my friend. I mean, it's just pretty much what I would suggest. 6K is the way to go with this drone if you do want to invest the money. I seen the other day an offer for a Mavic Mini, and I'm inclined to actually try it just to go with a smaller DJI. For at this point, it's a used one. It's like $240, I think, and it has like 3 batteries, but it has already like 300 flights on it. I think one small crash. He got a couple of scratches on it, but 250, 240. I think I can afford that to just get in comparison, especially ever since I killed my Anafi apparently. So I gotta look into my little man over here. I don't know what's going on. It's there's no cracks. There's nothing. I changed out the motors at some point. I changed out the arms, but she's not flying anymore. I don't get no reception. She's not starting, and she did me well though. That was almost 1,000 flights with this little sucker. That's pretty good. So pair that off if you want to really get started without geofencing and stuff, and we'll have some fun. It's super agile drone. It's super cool, and I really love it. What do we have here? So I'm going to sell the 8K camera and get the 6K. Sounds good. Let me know how it goes. Definitely. I don't, like I said, I don't know if the gimbals itself go for a good price these days. I have no idea. So, but what do we have here? Tony, I have the auto yaw thing going on. Very aggravating. It has to be the firmware, right? Auto yaw? Oh, she goes automatically like she goes in okay. Yes, that's the 2.50. Welcome to that one. I have to admit that 2.50 has been on the market a little bit too long for my taste. So I'm hoping Autel is going to do something about it because 2.50 is becoming more and more a pain in the butt. And the auto yaw is pretty much just like that. It usually has to do with winds or heavy sun. So I flew today through the air and it told me that there's an obstacle above me. And I'm like, what obstacle is that? The Lord Almighty is Jesus fighting floating over my drone or what? Because there was nothing. There was just pure sky, but it's the sun. These sensors are super sensitive to. Hey, what if we? So now, since we have ND filters on the gimbal, And you know how I get those stickers for tint or whatever, and we tint the sensors. I should give that a try, huh? Tint the sensors and see how it goes, and maybe take some of the reflection of the sun out of it. You guys just gave me an idea for a new video. Let's tint the sensors and see how it goes. So, hot rod, how do I do that? How do you do what? Wait, what did I miss? Have to go back on. Yes, so I was going through it with Hot Rod. Hot Rod is a monster smart person that knows exactly how to do it. There is a forum link somewhere to a trash bin or flash bin for rolling back drivers on this drone. Hot Rod has done it successfully, reverted it back to 2.33. He has done extensive testing on it, and he wanted me to do it too, but I had a riot at my place and I had to deal with all that stuff, and I was kind of dinged up and emotionally kind of stressed. So sorry about that. I haven't gotten to that video at all, or to go through that stuff, because I just was too busy trying to do everything. And my new schedule is now Monday through Fridays, and when I'm finished work, I'm kind of blown out and trying to just rest up a little bit. So most of my filming and my editing and my uploading is now restricted to Saturday, Sundays. Plus, I want to keep the live stream alive, because live stream seems to be a really good thing for you guys, and I really love hanging out with you guys. And getting back to that, right here is the link. If you want to join me in this live chat, right over here, click on that link, join me in my live chat. And if you're in there, we talk story about your droning experience. So Hot Rod says the downgrade works fine. So I believe it. I totally believe it. And I've seen a lot of guys in the forum as well stating that they reverted back to 2.33. They're happy with it. And I think they're gonna wait until the next update comes up and wait for probably somebody like me who makes a video on it to see the experiences in it. I still have the hover issue once in a while, but I do recalibrate my drone everywhere I go. Whenever I go somewhere, I literally just, you know, recalibrate, and just to make sure that she does not fly away from me, because $2,000 is a lot of money for me, so I don't want to lose that at all. FYI, I live in hot Las Vegas, and my Evo 2 8K is doing well in the heat. Hey, there you have it. So it might be that it's definitely throughout the heat battery, I mean, the battery from the heat from ludicrous mode, flying constantly in ludicrous mode, that it generates so much heat, because it has the vents and stuff over here. And the cracks that I see on the forums on these sidewalls appear to come from heat on the inside, not necessarily from the outside. And then everybody's crying about, oh, it's the plastic that they're using. And DJ, everything is nowadays made China plastic. That's normal, guys. It's totally normal. So I don't know why people think anything made in the US would be any better. They're assembled in the United States, guys. So what else do we have here? So not everyone here has clicked that like button yet. Oh, yeah, I appreciate that. I just rather have you guys here though. So like I said, for the people who didn't come yet, I send a message out to Autel, hoping that they're going to give me an Autel Evo 2 Pro to give away to you guys. And yes, I keep you guys updated on that. Once my Fino P27 soundbar giveaway is conducted, which will be on October 10th, which is my birthday, and my son, my 3-year-old son, will be pulling the winner out of the jar. I will be filming all that, and then we'll be announcing the winner on that following video coming out after October 10th. As soon as that is done, Pocho on the Loose has promised me to send me a lift-door mount for the Autel Evo controller. And also Skyfire Aerial will be sending me one of these awesome controller mounts. It does not include the tripod stand. Just letting you guys know that's mine for my DJI Ronin. So it comes just like this, but I love it. I don't take it off. I took it off the other day just to clean my controller a little bit, wipe it down, and make it nice and stuff. But I totally love it. I don't know. I heard plenty of people bought it after watching my video. So if any of you guys has any experience with it and you guys want to share it in the chat or whatever, just let me know, or in the comments, just write it in there. What is your experience with it? What you think? What you like about it? I really do love it, and I think it's a great. It just made me freaking love this controller, especially with these button bumpers in the bottom. I have not pressed A and B button on accident at all, guys, at all. But they're sending me one as well. So the video that I will be putting up, how this one works for me after using it for a while now. And of course, I'm going to try out the lift mount as well. I will be giving away both of them. And conditions on how to win it will be announced in the video as well. And something else I will be able to give away to you guys. And I'm super excited. As far as I'm concerned, I think we are 6 people away from 2,000 subscribers. Thank you so much, everybody. I'm so grateful. I can't explain how. And we're exactly 300 hours away from monetization. I'm sorry, it's going to have a couple commercials pretty soon in my videos popping up. And that's if I get accepted to the monetization program. It's part of the deal, but it's going to help me make more videos and give away stuff to you guys. Okay. So what else do we have here? I calibrate all my drones. Third Eye View, what's up, my man? I calibrate all my drones regardless, even if I flew the same spot the day before. Yes, I do too, because anytime you go and you literally drive to that location, you just calibrated it, and then you drive away and you go back to the same location. I still recalibrate. It's like one of those pre-flight checkups that I do. I'll check my arms, I check the motors, I check the rotors, I check if everything, the gimbal, everything is calibrated. I make sure that my gimbal cover is off, and I make sure that none of my sensors is somehow affected. I make sure that my batteries are in a good condition. I do not recharge my batteries constantly. If I know that I will be going out the next day, then I do put them up for charge. If I know I will be working all week, I'll just leave them out like this. And if the case is that they are going to discharge, because I think my discharge time is set to 3 days. So after 3 days, they're going to discharge themselves to a comfortable level. And if you do utilize your batteries, try utilize your batteries all the way down to the bottom, so that literally, if she tells you to come back already because you get the critical battery warning 15%, just let her hover until like above a safe spot, until that battery is worn out too, and then just land her, take the battery out, lay it somewhere that it's out in the open, it can cool off, and then boom, you know what I mean? So uh what else do we have here? Hot rod. How many batteries do you fly in a row? I typically only fly one, then let the bird cool down. Maybe they are flying back to back. I fly actually all 4 of them in a row sometimes. It's sometimes. In general, I fly like one battery, and then I change location. If I do change location, I leave the battery out. I usually put it under my car seat, like on my car seat, and put the drone back into the rugged case, and then I drive to the next location. I put the battery away, and I have already like there's like the slots in the rugged bundle case, so I always work my way from the left to the right. So the battery that came with the drone goes out, and then I take the new battery is from the left side, put it in there, and then I put the old one inside there. But I always make sure that my battery is discharged. And of course, I feel my drone. Like, I'm not just landing that sucker, pop in a new battery, boom, back up in the air. I don't do that. I'll make sure that I do a pre-flight inspection even in between changing batteries. So I suggest that highly, especially with this price class, if you want to prevent any type of damages to your drone, injuries, damages. So I also seen that somebody said that after flying so long, his rotors are bending downwards. And I don't know if you guys have seen it in the forums, but if you did see it in the forums, I'm not quite sure if that is a true statement, because I think he is throwing it the wrong way and it's bending downwards because of that. So, because these rotors are 500 flights and they have no scratches on them, like, at all. So I'm kind of skeptic about his statement. So if you do see it and stuff, it literally looks like he was storing it somewhere where the rotors are pushed against something and it was bent like this and it just stayed that way. So, what do I? DJ need watch video and leave comment to the video posted. Oh, the song. Yes. Okay. What else do we have here? If anyone is looking to buy Evo 2 Pro, I got it for 1580 on eBay. It is listed for 1699 and say make an offer, and they took 1580, so it's a good deal. New sealed in box. So there you have it. You want an Evo 2 Pro right there, 1580. Plus tax, shipping is free. Wow, that's nice. Was that a USA vendor at Stark? What? Wait. Oh, yeah. Okay. Probably, I guess. I hope. Perhaps leaving the drone in a hot car. Yeah, I'm not quite sure about that. It's because if it does come hot, because I transport mines in the car in the rugged bundle, but I keep it in the trunk. And I make sure that if I go somewhere, that I usually put it somewhere where it's covered with a blanket or whatever, so that it's away from the heat. Yeah. But definitely, if you really want to take care of it, make sure you check on everything. Make sure you check in your pre-flight, and even in between when you want to change out the battery, make a pre-flight inspection. This thing is way too expensive to just, keep going, because it's still up in the air and down comes everything. So you don't want it to just pop out of the air and poof, done. Here is one more simple trick, as plenty of you guys had asked prior, is how to put on and off the gimbal cover. It's not that hard, guys. Like, if you literally do it all the time, you turn the drone upside down and you play around. The key is to line up these two, live stream, is to line up these two things right here. And it works better if it's upside down, literally, because it's just better. Another thing that I've seen was that people asked prior to how it is to take off the old camera cover, because they got the ND filters. And let me tell you, the first initial takeoff on this gimbal cover, it is really, really tough. Like, it takes a lot to take that gimbal cover off, but it is not glued. So don't listen to the guys that tell you to use a hot fan or a hair dryer to heat it up, because it's not glued. It's literally, it's just screwed on, guys. There's no glue whatsoever. At least not on mine. There was no glue. So please don't use a hair dryer, because you don't want to mess this camera up. Okay. And uh, just make sure you secure the gimbal really tight with your fingers, so you're going to be able to unscrew it. And if you have to put it upside down, put it upside down, put a towel down so that you don't scratch the sensors, and then lay it down like this. Hold this gimbal upwards, like as such right here, just like this, and twist it. Gotta take it off like a man, guys. You know what I mean? So just make sure you secure that gimbal so you don't break it. The first initial takeoff is really, really, really hard. So I'm honest about that. The first one to take it off was really tough. I mean, they literally screwed that thing on. If I don't know if the machine put it on, I don't know what is the foot pounds that they put on that thing, but it was hard to take off. So the first initial one. After that, it's all by hand tightening, and it's not gonna come off. Okay. So what do we have? USA vendor, perhaps leaving drone car. Autel Global is the vendor's name. Is that a international Autel? I don't know. It still appears like that Autel only has two people working, which is Taylor and David, because I always end up on the phone with them. They're great people. They're still great people. I don't even think they realize that I'm the dude who makes all the videos, so I'm not quite sure about it, but I'm hoping they're going to send us a drone so I can give it away to you guys. That gimbal cover is really tight from the factory, is all. Exactly. There is no whatsoever glue. So please don't use the freaking hair dryer. Okay. How many flights does everyone have on the E2? Yes. How many flights do you guys have on the E2? Because I'm really interested in that as well. And plus, do you guys have any other tips that you guys do? What do you guys do? Like, excuse me. Do you guys have certain techniques you guys would like to share? I mean, like I said, if you guys have a camera and you guys have a microphone or a headset, right there is the link. Click on it, and I'll pull you into my studio. I would love to have you here. I have a special guest for next week already, which is Ed Ricker. If you guys don't know Ed Ricker, let me look up his channel really quick right now. I'm gonna post his channel. Stream. There we go. Sorry, I got kicked out. Yep, it got kicked out. I just lost internet. I had to restart my router real quick. It does that once in a while. It's really bad. Really bad. So, all right. Where we was? We was at Ed Ricker. Ed Ricker. So, this is Ed Ricker's. As back. Yes. There you go. So, this is Ed Ricker's channel. Go check it out. And definitely, no, it's actually not the Shark Wire, guys. It is the Shark at the Wire. It's not the Shark at the Wire. It's actually it's a router that is up here, and I run the wire straight to my laptop down here, and I don't know, for some reason it thinks they're giving out once in a while. So I just gotta restart my hub out there, and then it comes back. So the typical stuff. But go and check out Edrica's channel. He has a lot of FPV related content in there and drone related content, and it's really cool stuff that he get on his videos over here. And he will be my guest next week. So if you guys want to tune in, check out his channel, subscribe to him if you guys haven't done so already. Check his stuff out. He will be my guest on September 26th. Yes, September 26th, he will be my guest, and I'm looking forward to having him here. So, and I'm looking right now at my own live stream. It's really jaggedy. Hello? Let me see. Is working? Oh, oh dear. Show us what you got. Yes, I can see that it's acting up right now. What is going on with my live stream here? This is not cool. Not cool. Let me leave the studio. Sunspots. Okay, so is it better now? Hello? Hello? Let me get the link. Better now? So, what part did you guys hear about Ed Ricker? He will be my next. Let's see. I'm watching my thing at the same time too, so I'll just having to. Okay, so Ed Ricker, check out his channel if you didn't subscribe to him yet. He has an FPV channel and some really cool drone related content. Oh, and what do we have here? 808 State. It's the aliens, man. They're trying to block you from getting the truth out. I hope not. I definitely hope not. Adrian, howdy, my drone brother. What's up, Adrian, my man? So let me get the link. Okay, DJ Kiefer. And it's better. Yes, it definitely is better. Sorry about that. I don't know what it's in. I guess that's the life stuff, yeah. So you cannot just cut. Pocho. Many Hoonies close by. Guarantee. You almost lost your Evo 2. How did you lose almost your Evo 2? What happened, my man? So let me see. Where's my invite button? Anybody who wants to join me, here is my invite link. If you want to join me in my chat, right here, in my live stream, I'll pull you in, guys. Don't be shy. The video you just posted. Okay, I'll definitely gonna check that out right after this live stream. So yeah. What else? What else? Is there anything that you guys would like to know about droning? Didn't I cover yet? So I started doing log. So because I am bad at color grading, like really bad. So I had to try and figure something out, and I found that the errors with the, because I'm using DaVinci Resolve as a post program, and I using DaVinci Resolve get the errors LUT. So from there, it kind of like gives it a really nice vintage type of look, where if you saturate it more, it comes more realistic look, and then if you desaturate it, it comes a little bit more desaturated look. But it looks really nice. You have way more options. So in my log video that is going live tomorrow, that I will upload tomorrow night, you're gonna see the difference between log, regular footage, auto log, and manual, and how ND filters affect the whole stuff. And plus using the histogram. The histogram seems to be a little bit more easier on you if you are in log, and then you seem to have way more area to play around with your footage afterwards. So that's pretty much what the video is going to be all about. But I started filming in log. If you haven't done so on your Evo 2 yet, because you're just as bad in color grading as I am, give it a try. If you like it, stick with it. If you don't, just revert back to what you used to do. But I usually bang out my footage the way I wanted, but apparently when I was going for stock footage and started selling stock footage, and then all of a sudden now starting log, I have way more options to grade the stuff, and plus the log is sometimes required by certain buyers. The clients are actually asking for log footage as well, so they can color grade their own, which is really cool. So I think that's really good. So what do we have here going over here? What do you think of that? He's getting the life deck. Yes, I would love to get my hands on a life deck and just to try it out. But I don't know, $500 for a life deck. Mm, I don't think my wife would agree. I don't make enough money for that to just afford a life deck. It looks great though, and it's probably super good if you have clients that want to watch it, and you have like a mobile, like a battery with a converter in your car, and you have an extra screen, so they don't have to look over your shoulder and stuff. They can watch it live. And as far as I'm concerned, I heard that the people who watch the stuff on the screen on the live deck actually have better reception than you on your tablet or on your phone coming through your controller. Plus, Hot Rod actually tried it out, and you can go live with that on YouTube if you wanted to, or like I think he did Facebook. So for YouTube, there's a different restriction. So if I would get my hands onto a live deck one day, I would give it a try, because there is a function inside this controller that gives you the option to go live, and it hasn't worked at all. I almost threw this controller a couple of times already, but it's not working, even though I have over 1,000 subscribers, and it just doesn't want to connect. So I'm not sure if the software is outdated, that it doesn't go through with the new YouTube requirements for live streaming and all that stuff. So I'm not quite sure how that works, because I wanted to take you guys on a beach run. Just I'm going up there, boom, and I stream from there, and you guys can see whatever is there. And then just for people to watch just how it looks like right now around the world, like on this side of the world in Hawaii, flying, we can get like nice beach and all that stuff. But hopefully one day they go fix it, because then they would take probably the upper hand towards DJI with this live stream feature. They have a lot of potential in this drone, and I do hope that the firmware coming up is going to be better. As far as I'm concerned, what I read in the forums, the new 1.65 or 2.65, whatever, the beta was really good already. If there are no functions, I'm not aware of it right now, so I don't know if there's any new functions. But definitely, I hope the firmware does come up with something better than that. And I actually asked them, because I had a couple people asking prior to that, if there's a gimbal, because they have the dual enterprise and all that stuff, which is like $10,000, for the flare boson and stuff, to get like that heat camera. But I also asked them if they're going to have a optical camera zoom, or a camera capable of optical camera zoom, not digital. And they said they are working on it. So that's pretty cool. I mean, they haven't really confirmed it, nor did they deny it, but they didn't deny it either. So it's like, oh yeah, we have people looking into that. They also have speculated, when I asked them in one phone call that I had with somebody from Autel, I asked them about if they're working on something like the smart controller, like the DJI has, if they have something like that. And they said that they're also looking into that possibility. So how far they are with that, of course, they're not going to share it with me. So that's pretty much what I can tell you guys. So, so have you shot photos in log? No, I don't really take photos. I'm all video kind of guy. I totally suck at photos, man. So what we get? 1080p. Is it all hot rod? Can I use the HDMI and the other links at the same time? For me, I can take my Microsoft Surface with me to the beach. Okay, so for me, I can take my Microsoft Surface with me to the beach and use that as a display so people can watch me fly. Hey, that's all it takes. So that way, you're not gonna have these people like literally looking over your shoulder while you're trying to fly, and they're like, hey, I'm flying in. You watch your screen, So that I guess that's gonna be pretty good for it. So, Pocho, alo, no, brother, work duty calls. All right, Pocho, I appreciate you, and definitely, Pocho on the loose is the man that's going to send me the lift door mount so I can give it away to you guys. So, if anything, check out him, Pocho on the loose. He's currently, I believe, resident in Vegas. He's originally from Hawaii, and really cool guy. So. Bingo, they can watch the screen. That's right. That's right. I'm currently working on a t-shirt design for the hotel for us to just wear as drone pilots, where it pretty much has, I've seen it somewhere else. They had something similar to it. So I'm trying to come up with a couple of t-shirts. I'm probably going to have maybe like 20 made of them, and then I just going to try sell them for a little profit, but it's going to have like a drone design and the hotel drone design in the back, and it's going to have like points like, yes, it flies this high and it flies this far, and yes, it's a drone and it does this. So people stop asking you. Yeah, so when you're standing there and you're flying your drone, you just got to read your shirt, or you just go, hey, can you read my shirt, bro? I'm busy. Yes, DJ, Pocho lives in Vegas as well, as far as I'm concerned. So if anything, maybe you guys can get together and get some people. I just got in touch with somebody over here who actually flies the Autel, and he lives like kind of like an hour on the other side of the island. So I'm gonna try get in touch with that person and hopefully get to fly with them together. So I actually get to film an Autel Evo in the air going at the same time, depending on how good the pilot is and if he's willing to do it. Because sometimes I get kind of carried away and I really want to do those crazy things. So we'll see. It might be even fun to see if you set up mission mode and you fly them both up at the same time, but you use the same mission start points, and then hopefully maybe you can use with the custom ones where you actually can make video as well, that you're going to be able to film drone to drone, and you literally film each other's drone. So I think that's something cool too sometimes if you have really something good. And plus, I want to try out that smart orbit to go around the drone while she up somewhere in one beautiful area and she distance herself, because she is in a bright orange. You know what I mean? It's just like an email running away. You're going to see that sucker anywhere. So if you have something nice like an ocean below and you have smart orbit drone go around, it's going to be a great footage for Autel drone just to have, to maybe include it into one video or whatever. So my live chat is broken in here, so I have to. What are you doing? My mouse is stuck too now. Oh no. What do we have here? Beta tested optical for them. Yeah, I wish. My channel is not big enough, guys. Yeah, I'm not that type of influencer. And I'm not gonna be a sellout either. If I don't like something, I'm gonna tell you. And I don't think that's the reason why they send. I mean, I think that's the reason why they don't send it. And I have video with my Evo 2 shooting my Air 2 at the same time, do drone to drone. Yeah, I think it's sometimes when I see other people do it, I think it's great. And I tried to do that today with my Paradigm Affian and I crashed it, and now it's not flying anymore. God damn it. So daughter flies the Air 2 and I do the Evo 2. Yes. So I get my controller in a way. I can't see the screen. So I have an extra screen right here so I can see the live chat, because my chat in here is working. It's not working correct. So I would like to Pocho email Sonia. Okay, yeah. So I'm not quite sure. Is Pocho still in here? Participants. No, I think he left already, bro. It looks like he left already. So, but definitely, guys. So, yeah, it's been almost an hour. I don't want to keep it up too long. I appreciate all you guys definitely coming by. That's pretty much um, what I can tell you guys about everything, and I hope it was kind of informative for you. I was hoping that somebody would jump in, but nobody wanted to jump in. So look forward definitely to next week, Ed Ricker being my special guest in here. He will be here, and around that time, I hope more of you guys are going to sign up on my video for the soundbar to win the soundbar, and then I will be able to do that video as well. And then we're going to have a giveaway on this and the lifter mount. So I'm looking forward to that too. So I can actually pretty much like do a comparison on how what works. Because I see a couple of guys having the lifter mounts. I see the pictures on Facebook and stuff, and the lifter, it does look nice. It's just I've been using this now for ever since I got it, and this works really, really great. So if you haven't checked this out already, check my video out with the Skyfi Aerial. Follow my link, and you can purchase one over there. It is an affiliate link through Sky Area, so I do get money if you guys purchase one, and I appreciate all of you guys who went and bought one. And I would love to have some feedback. So if you do buy one, or if you bought one and you did try it or did use it, or you're using it at this point, I'd love to hear from you. You know what I mean? Even if you guys want to send me an email, 808-state@life.com. You can send it straight over there and tell me what your feedback is. It's of course better if you post it on one of my videos so that everybody else can see the feedback as well. And creator and maker of this, Johnny Truesdale, is definitely going to appreciate any feedback you guys have for him if you guys really like it. I love it. I can't live without it anymore, to be honest. And he actually is going to send me an upgrade. I think it's like a small thumb screw down here so that I can change out this thing without using a screwdriver. And that makes it even easier to use. So if you want to disassemble it real quick, put it back together at one spot, it's easy, man. It's 2 screws, you know what I mean? And then you can put the controller back the way it was. I have not used, it's dusty already. I have not used the original phone mount because this rubber right here, see this? The rubber already is coming off, and it got stuck on my phone the other day. Like when it comes really hot and it moves up like this, boom, see? It's off already, like right here. It's just hanging on with its last pieces of glue. So sad little old Autel mount. But even this Autel mount, if you still want to use it, you can mount it back onto this. So if you don't want to invest into any of these mounts, which are really good because this thing is so good that even my casing for my phone can stay on, and boom, and I have my wire right here, which is the original wire right here. So this thing is, I love it. This is great. Plus my controllers, I use the wing right here. If you guys can see it, this wing right over here, it stabilizes the two handles, and it makes this controller a little bit more solid. Or what means little, like a lot more solid. And as you can see, my phone and stuff, it's not going anywhere, and it does the same thing with a pad. So I borrowed my wife's Asus the other day just to put it in there and to see how it goes for the video and stuff. It's solid, man. It's really, and the Asus is huge. It's like running around a freaking laptop, So that thing is great. I love it. It's really good. I'm looking into that. I hopefully one day can afford like something like a used iPad or whatever that I can use for this, but then I have to pick up a new wire too. And hopefully I'm going to be able to fly it on a bigger screen, because I do see the difference. If you have a bigger screen, it seems to be way better. Or maybe like a Note or whatever, something older that it still works. It's just as a display. Of course, I know, life hack. But it's $500. How's the angle? Wait, how come it doesn't show up over here? I wanna highlight this comment that you did. There it is. It shows up later. How's the angle? Can you see the RC screen as well? Oh, yeah. I mean, I can see the remote right here. It's like, okay. See that? You're looking at your phone, and you can see that? You can still see your screen, the remote control screen. You can see it as well. So, and you can adjust this angle like super good. Like you just see that? Like super easy. So this is even more better right now. You can see everything. It's really good. There is also an extension mount. Oh, like this. This is an extension mount. Of course, they send me the entire kit so that I could review it, but you can take this off and you have like an extension mount so that you actually can raise this up higher, like that this phone sits a little bit higher. I wouldn't suggest it though, because then the original wire not gonna fit. This one is the original wire. The good part, what I love about it, is that it's the wire. I routed it through here in the middle, as you can see, and it's running underneath past my AMB buttons underneath. Can you see it? Can you someone see it? The wire runs through over here, comes out in the back, and it's totally not in the way. And I just love how this thing handles, like, and I can just hold it like this if I want to do something real quick and I don't have to hold it on the controller, on the hand itself. So it kind of like is like this. And if I want to put it down, I just put it down like this. Boom, done. And then if I wanted to, like if I put it into smart orbit, I just put it down on the table. Now, if you don't have one of those small tripods in the bottom, this is a super solid tripod, and it's with DJI. It comes with the DJI Ronin SC, but you can buy the tripod itself, and I think I found it for like $25 online. And this is a super solid tripod, so it fits into the mount in the bottom. So now this is the extension plate if you have the antenna thing, but you can take this off as well. And then there is going to be a 1/4 inch screw for you to put your tripod in there as well. So you don't have to have this extension. Like I said, the company just was kind enough to send me all the extras and stuff. And as far as I'm concerned, if I know about it, the guy who made this, Johnny Truesdell, has sent afterwards upgraded parts for free to people who purchased it because he didn't like his design. So if that's not customer service, then I don't know, guys. I mean, yeah, you do pay like $20 or $30 more than the Liftor, but it's lighter. And in some cases, I seen there was somebody who had issues with interference because of the metal of the Liftor mount. So I will put that to the test as well when I get the Liftor mount sent to me by Poacher on the Loose, and I will definitely try it out and see if it makes a difference based on my experience with this Skyfire aerial, and then versus the Liftor mount. So yeah, definitely. So we're gonna have a giveaway for that too, though. And in my video, there is the link to this mount. So if you do want to purchase the mount, you will only be able to purchase it through that website. I do urge you and ask you to use my affiliate link. It's going to help me out to make some money to make more videos like this, such like I said already. So, and now this comment ran away from me. How do I hide it? Where is it? Oh my God, me and technology. There it is. So, I seem to have to tilt my lifter to see my RC screen clearly. Yeah, probably. It's better to use an iPad for the Evo 2 controllers. I believe that, but like I said, it's money wise. So that's another $800 nowadays. My lifter seems to cover the RC screen a bit with my tablet. It's like the tablet should have been set back or another 1 or 2 inches. Yep. You have a suggestion, by the way. Okay, what is your suggestion? Let's see. I'm gonna follow through with this. What do I got the same problem with the cell phone holder, and you have to be careful because your cell phone can slide off the holder and hit your control sticks, and your Evo 2 Pro can fly away. It happened. Oh, I didn't even think of that. But well, with this one, it doesn't do that. Like, yeah, it's not. This sucker is not going anywhere. It's my phone right there, and it's very, very solid. And you can turn this mount around and then put a pad. I don't even know how many inches is this, because this is the part for the pad. So if I wanted this off, like if I want to put a pad on it, like a tablet, I turn it around as such after loosening it up. Now my cell phone mount is in the back, and I have this on. This is quite a lot, and this thing is pretty strong. So I'm sure that your pad is not going anywhere. Your tablet is not going to fly anywhere. I'm pretty sure about that. Messing with the cables. So, what we got? I bought an adapter at Amazon for micro to USB-C, so I don't have to take it in and out of the RC to charge. Did the same for the USB port as well, USB-A to USB-C, so you don't have to work so hard. Yes. I guess I just got really lucky. Just got a used Lifto for $30. Hey, if that works out for you, man, used Lifto $30. Can I go wrong with that, right? I use a Samsung Tab S5e tablet. Definitely. So look at the links. I don't have links in here. You guys keep talking about links, and I don't have links in here. Am I missing something? Anyways, it is 3 p.m. We are here for an hour, and we had some broadcast issues too. But I do appreciate all you guys who came by today. I always love doing live streams. I think live streams are great. I really like live streams. Live streams are so much better than just making videos and hoping people want to watch it. So I do appreciate you guys, and I always appreciate you guys coming by. I really like to hang with you guys. And yeah, I'm going to be cutting it for today. So yeah, that's pretty much it. This is what you're going to be looking forward to. Stay tuned for next week. Definitely Ed Ricker in my channel as a special guest. I'm stoked. I'm excited. I get all these big boys with like 100,000 subscribers coming to be my guest. I feel honored, totally honored, stoked. I love it. So definitely, thank you everybody that you guys came by. I appreciate it. Don't forget, COVID-19 is still out there. Wash your hands, wear a mask, be a nice human, and be careful out there. Okay, take it easy, everybody. Aloha.